Good morning, Dr. Roel. So to first start my commentaries, I'd like to first introduce myself. My name is Sarah B. Napisa, but you can call me Syra. So the first commentary, which was the grading system, after analyzing the grading system, it guided me to know where I should focus in this history subject. Although every category is important, but making sure that I do well on my midterm exam as well as my prelims and quizzes has an impactful effect to my grade, and which could either be beneficial or detrimental in my future for staying in this course. So the second is our course requirements. First is the preliminary examination. As a first year student, I'm still not familiar with the purpose of the preliminary examination, so I hope I can understand its necessity as I go along the way. Midterm examination. I'm aware of how important it is to have a passing grade on our midterm exams, for it pulls 20% of my grade in history. And pre-final examination, I'm also not familiar with this yet, but I do have the feeling that it's to prepare us for our final exam. But I also do have a question to whether it would impact our grades or not. Final exams, I know hands down that this is to determine whether I understood and I learned something in this subject. Projects, I'm anxious and curious at the same time to whether what kind of projects do you require us in our history subject. Assignments, I hope I can accumulate large points in doing them and at the same time submit them on time. And quizzes, I'm nervous for I don't know what I know quizzes are very difficult sometimes, but at the same time I do hope I can accumulate that 10% of that grade. And recitation, of course, I'll work hard so that I could be able to participate in our discussion in history. So third, we have our consultation schedule. I've noted the instructions given and I shall follow them accordingly by emailing you, sir, with the subject in hand as well as the date and time. History syllabus. The history syllabus was very useful because it gave us a more detailed information about the requirements. It also informed us about what the topics that we would be discussing, as well as their specific time frame, and it also gave us tips and characteristics and virtues that we students should have in order to strive in this history subject. So next is our research rubric. The research rubric in history gave me an insight on how we should do our research, and as well at the same time I would take in mind of these rubrics in order to aim the highest corresponding points to earn. Sixth is our presentation rubric. One thing I'm sure about after reading the rubrics is that we really need to know or understand the topic that we would be presenting in order to have that 91 to 100 grade. And our seventh is our course rationale. I look forward to what I can learn, of course, in this subject, because guilty as charged, I only know little about history. I'm not really that strong at that aspect, but I do hope to change that as I enter into college. And eighth is our course learning outcome. I too am hoping that I may develop and achieve that desired outcome after or at the end of this course. And ninth is our facilitator's contact information. Thank you, sir, for giving us your different social media accounts as well as your contact number. This will be noted, and I would make use to this if ever I need to contact you on whatsoever matters. 10th is our course expectation by students. So my expectation, first of all, for myself, is that I would really take by heart and really learn what history is about. And of course, for this course, I expect to be motivated to deepen my knowledge and how this nation came to be. And lastly is the student's introduction to ourselves. My name is Sarah B. Napisa, but since it's quite a peculiar name, you can just call me Syra by my second name. And the last school that I attended was in Bukidnon National High School, where I spent my junior years, and then I transferred to Xavier University in my senior years in the strand of ABM, which made me pursue my current course or my freshman course, which is accountancy. And the latest historical life experience, I guess, was transferring to college right now, since I had to move out of my parents' place, which now I am experiencing that the hardships of life financially, and that I need to strive by myself, and that especially college is not as what I expected to be easy. It's definitely not easy, and it's not like my elementary or junior or senior years. So that's all, sir. Thank you very much.